Hello everybody and welcome back to Bounty Train, where we've just got some new people in our team, which is great. We did a smuggling run last time and we're just in the middle of making a little bit of money before we go out and try and get the steel back to Montgomery for our brother. So that's the main thing at the moment. We're in Wilmington, I think. No, we're back in Richmond actually. So I'm just going to go and take a couple... No, I didn't mean to do that. I need to check. I think I need to go back to Washington, but I will check. They want oil here. Where's the nearest oil? Because if there's oil like just in Washington, it'll be worth going back and forward just to get the better contracts. So oil, there is oil in Washington that I can pick up really easily. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's pick up oil, bring it back to Washington. How long do I have to do this? 17 days. Loads of time. That's the nice thing about those contracts, is that they do give you a lot of time for them. Looks like there's banditos around. Chino Cortina. Last seen near Cincinnati. Okay, so it's going to be tying up the Cincinnati line then. We've got Erasmus here. What's Erasmus? What can you do, Erasmus? Oh, you could do... Oh, you could have 8 points of Gunslinger on top of Engineer and Survivor. Yeah, that'd be worthwhile now. Level 14. Could do better. We need to get them better guns as well, really. But I think you are going to be better than Andrew. So Andrew, bye. Erasmus, hello. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go to the market and find some oil. And I need 7. And then we'll pop back to Richmond with that, and hopefully that'll give us a bit of Richmond attitude and it'll fix some of our Washington attitude. So let's wait till morning and say thank you very much. And I can deliver some oil to Pittsburgh now. Well, that's good. Cool, so let's go and do that. Just making money at the moment, and I will use some of the money, I think, to unlock padlocks, because I think we need... I do apologise if you can hear outside my window. Someone... It's not even a lawnmower, actually. It sounds like someone is actually trying to, I don't know, work on an engine or something. And all I can hear is rah, rah, rah. So I'm sorry if that comes through at all. I always think that it sounds louder than it usually picks up, so fingers crossed it doesn't. I'm like, oh, the bin men are outside, and then I listen to the recording and there's nothing. So we can have Montgomery to Jackson, we could do the Memphis line. We'll unlock Charleston from Wilmington. Or we could just keep the money in and unlock them as we go. Do you know what? Let's see if there's any annoying ones up north that are... That one is... It looks annoying. All the rest of them I think have been taken off. All the way down. So it's pretty much just these ones down the bottom here now. But yeah, I'll save my money. We will start working on these, but... Knoxville to Memphis license would be really good. So I'm going to try and get some... I'll try and get some medicine up to Knoxville if I can. Where's my train? We're in Richmond at the moment. So actually that would be really good because we're quite near to Knoxville. But where's medicine? Do we have medicine there? And it's like 16 units of it as well. Oh, we've got oil to take. Okay. We'll take the oil away first. Getting a little bit... ahead of myself there, aren't I? Oh, I need to renew the detective services. No, I don't have time for that. I need to go somewhere with a bank, like now. This place doesn't have a bank. New York has a bank. Pittsburgh doesn't. Detroit does. I could go through to Detroit straight after Pittsburgh. We'll see what I pick up there, but I need to do that really first. It's nasty to lose the reputation. I do worry that Mr. Tilbudnar or whatever will get all the shares first if I don't constantly keep up with this stupid man that wants £1,000 off us all the time. $1,000! Sorry, we're in America. Right. Deliver 9 units of oil. And then I'm going to go straight back to New York, I think. I'm just not going to even bother picking anything else up. We'll just go back to the bank in New York. Detroit would be 2 days. New York would be 7 days. Right, you know, Detroit is... Well, apparently it'd be 7 days if we go via Detroit. It's 3 days. Yeah, let's go to New York. I'm going to get a better contract in New York. Although Detroit, actually, I have a really good reputation there. Wow. Better than New York, actually. Although I could do with sorting out my New York reputation. Right, so... Oh, I met an old friend and he needs our help. He's a famous and very respectable man. He's in a bit of a pinch regarding a shipment of goods. 18 crates of textiles to be precise from Washington to Jackson. There are 45 days left and no one else will take the contract. It's a very tall order with negligible pay, but if we're refusing, our reputation in these cities will certainly suffer. I'll accept it. It's worth going to Jackson. I've got enough money to unlock all the stuff, and my train's in good condition. Guess I'd better go to Washington then. I was going to pick up a contract there. The Sierra 460 is available in Washington. I'll take a look at that in a minute. So at the moment we've got nice trains in Louisville, Knoxville and Washington. To keep an eye on where all my trains are. Let's go have a look. Oh, look at that. 3000 HP. That train looks beautiful. Okay, so the next thing I think that I would like to do is to have a look at these textiles. So I need to speak to someone, is it? Receive cargo from Marshall. Ready to help. 4 cloth pieces. Oh right, I do not have a big enough cargo to carry those in one go. Right, is there another cargo, little cargo train there or anything like that? No, just the one I sold, which is rubbish. Right. I really want to take these all in one go. I wonder if it's worth going back to New York or Philadelphia or something and just seeing what trains there are on the way, because going all the way to Jackson back again and back again is not going to work for me. Okay, let's see what they've got in their depot. They've got another medium cargo. They've got another small cargo that I could add on the end. Yeah, fine, whatever. This is really bad because it's just not even... That's not even really improving my train very much, is it? I'd be better off having a long cargo carriage. Right. So I can now go and pick the rest of the cloth off the platform. We're not even close to being at full capacity though, so that's good. We can carry around all these cargo things. Right, okay. And we need to go to, is it Jacksonville or is it Jackson? Hang on. It's Jackson. There's a Jackson and a Jacksonville. So if I can go to Atlanta, Montgomery, I would only need to take that padlock off, which I will need to do. So we need to go all the way there, and that will take us apparently 16 days. That's not too bad at all. So Knoxville, I can't get there. Get to Richmond first then. In fact, could I do it on a bit lower coal? Add some days on. Take 11 days to get there on like minimum coal, yeah. No, we're better off stopping in Richmond, I think. It takes an inordinately long time to get between Richmond and Washington, considering how close together it looks. Right, so don't even need to be here, I just need coal. Knoxville next. Can't quite make it. I'll take 7 days, but that's fine. No, don't have time at the moment. Sorry, soldier. Okay, and then I can up the coal again. It's gonna be a fortune in coal, this. And we go through to all the way to Jackson, probably. To Montgomery. And then to Jackson. Hate the fact we've got to stop for coal all the time. Grr. Law-abiding citizen, thank you very much. Don't take any alcohol through there then. So we're going to Jackson. And hopefully that'll give me some good Jackson reputation. It's at -5 at the moment. It better do. It better give me something rather than just like, it will just naturally mess with your ratings if you don't do it. I mean, that's horrible. I don't like that. Hello, Naomi. What can you do? You're a marksman, a survivor, and a healer. That sounds pretty good. And you can do headshots. You might be a good replacement for Milton. So we'll leave Milton here. And we'll take Naomi with us. Should start buying them better guns as well, if we can. What's Simon like? Oh, don't tell me Simon's better. Yes. How annoying. Well, we'll stick with Naomi for now then. Really should have gone for Simon. I didn't see him there on the platform. That's the only reason I didn't. So we're looking at speaking to Noah, is it? No, I don't take passengers. No, go away. I don't take passengers, I do cargo. Who am I giving this to then? Because we're in Jackson. Oh, Town Hall. Okay, I should read the quest really, shouldn't I? Mr. Marshallfield sent me here to drop off some cargo. Thank you very much. See, my reputation is still the same here. That's ridiculous. I could take some cotton to Jacksonville. I could take some tobacco to Memphis. That would really help with a lot of stuff. Why not? Let's go to Jacksonville. We have 14 days to do it. Okay, cool. I think it's good to do things around these southern towns to get the reputation. It'd be good if things ask me to go certain places and I can always get a new contract, a really good one. So actually there's only one padlock to take off, so that's not too bad. Take 4 days. Bring down the coal consumption. We could do it in 5 days without stopping. Which, although it takes longer in the game, it's actually quicker for me. Oh rats, we haven't paid for Mr. Pinkerton. Nightmare. I need a bank now. I wanted to do that earlier. Oops. Okay, we'll wait till that opens and we'll do our quest. So that's up to, that gave me 5 Jacksonville, whatever it's called. But there's no real return journey ones. Let's see where the nearest bank is, because that's going to worry me until I sorted that out. No bank there. We don't know what's in Memphis, Mobile, or New Orleans. No bank in Knoxville, no bank in Wilmington. Please do not tell me that the nearest bank is Washington. I think it is. Oh dear. That will take me 14 days to get back to. In fact, if I up the coal, I'll do it in 11. But yeah, I'm going to need to travel all the way back. Because otherwise I'm really, really worried that we're going to miss out on something. I just needed the coal in Montgomery. Definitely nothing in Knoxville. Don't know if we could make St. Louis quicker. 7 days to there. And it's 14 days to Washington. Yeah, actually. Hang on, let's cancel the route. How long to Washington if we go the normal way? 8 days. Yeah, we'd actually be better off just going that way. Because I can pick up better contracts around this area. Massive losses last month because I was spent all my time going around taking free cargo halfway across the country. Okay, so City Hall. No, we don't need to do anything in here actually. We're just stopping off the coal. We can do Richmond on just a little bit less coal. Could really do with pumping up the horsepower on the engine. Although this, as soon as I buy one train, I'm like looking at the next one. I'm like, oh, this one looks good. So, nothing to do in Richmond really. Well, actually, I could see if there's any contracts for light things that need to be taken to Washington specifically. No. Go to Washington, go to the bank, then we can stop worrying. I don't even have anything on my train. Then stop worrying about Mr. Tilbert and us stealing all of our shares. Wait till opening hours. Pay Mr. Pinkerton. Right, now we have no money, so that's great. We need to do something for lots of money. Jewelry to Atlanta. I need way more reputation, apparently. Wow. 12 units of steel. I think I'm losing Confederate. No, sorry, because I'm gaining Confederate reputation, I'm losing Unionist. Cloth to Utica. Yeah, let's take cloth to Utica. That sounds easy. In fact, I wonder if there's anything else I could do on the way, because I've got loads of cargo space now, haven't I? Oh, stop it! Go in. Right, let's go to the City Hall. See if there's anything I could take in the way to Utica. No, not really. It's all going in the wrong directions. But I could go via Philadelphia, New York, Boston. And I could see if I could pick up cargo on the way. Yeah, why not? Actually, thinking about it, I need to watch how long it allows me. 11 days to get to Utica, that's not too bad. Careful taking steel though. So we've gone through Philadelphia, I think. A really good price for it. 33 for tools is good. So in New York I can sell tools, hang on, for 84 a piece. So yeah, I'm on the way to New York. A bit quite heavy though. Be careful about that. I'm going to try and get rid of them the next stop. Right, Philadelphia. So how much do they sell for in Philly? Tools in Philadelphia. 48. New York it's 84. Yeah, I think I'll carry on down to New York with them then. How long is it going to take me to get to Utica? 10 days, 10 hours. I better up that coal consumption. 10 days, 0 hours. Okay. New York. Doing 3 days. See, I don't know whether when we go into a station, whether that takes more time than missing the station. But let's get rid of all the tools because they're weighing us down. Nice little profit there. And then see how long it's going to take to get to Utica now. 3 days and 9 hours, and we've got 6 days to do it. Perfect. But we will have to stop in Boston, apparently. Okay. Heavy train, I guess. Let's get to Utica. Thing is, at some point I'm going to have a really lucrative contract that will want me to take 18 of something somewhere and I'll be able to do it. So it's going to be worth it. Okay, so City Hall. Wait till opening hours, and I'm just going to give that cloth to them. Up my money a little bit. Now they want weapons, but I could also deliver fur to Washington, which looks a little bit nicer. Let's take fur to Washington. The thing is with the weapons, I might not have had to go too far, whereas like Washington is a little way away. How long have we got to do it? 9 days. It's going to take us 8. That's a tough call, that one. We'll go to New York. I need to be careful of how much time we've got left on the detective. 16 days. It might actually be worth... No, I can't wait for the bank to open, unfortunately. If I wait any time at all, I'm going to lose this quest. So Washington, we can do that in 4 days, 7 hours, and we've got 5 days to do it. Oof. So that was a bit of a rough one. A restaurant with a profit of 84 a week. I really need to start doing these auctions, I keep missing them. Okay, we just did that. We nearly lost it. Gotta be careful with these things. So tobacco to Knoxville. Rubbish. Rubbish quests here now. I've done too many, I think. So we'll go somewhere else and we'll see if we can get better ones. Maybe Philadelphia or maybe even back to New York. But it might be even better to go somewhere like Detroit. Possibly. Philadelphia. See what we've got there. get rid of all this rubbish off the quest log as well. Boop, 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 boop. So we can take steel to Cincinnati, which would be nice. Oil to Louisville. Cotton to Portland, that's the other direction. And Wilmington. Medicine to Portland. I could take a massive haul to Portland and get 2,000 for it. Or I can try and do steel and oil. Cincinnati and Louisville are really close to each other. That would be 12 oil, 7 steel. How much weight is that? So it would be 14 tons of oil and 17 tons of steel. So that would be 20, 33. I'm a bit overweight for that. Could do it if we lost the caboose. How long have we got for them as well? 26 days for that. 9 days for the steel to Cincinnati. Cincinnati and it's Louisville, they're right next to each other. How long does it take us normally? 4 days. And we'd need 19 space in the train. To take the caboose off, we should be able to take the weight. Yeah, fine. City Hall. I want to take the steel and I want to take the oil. How many spaces of cargo do we have? We have 19 spaces. Exactly right. I knew this would pay off at some point. So I'm going to take that and we're going to take that. I hope to goodness we don't get held up on the way. So that will take us 8 days. But we're going to have to stop in Pittsburgh for a bit more coal. I do not have time to stop at all. Starting to make a bit more money now, that's good. That was a profitable month. Okay, so we've got our coal. To Cincinnati. I don't know if we're going to do it in time. No, get away! Oh, we just made that. I need to put a little bit of money, I think, into... wait till opening hours. Please do not... Oh, thank goodness. We had 14 hours to go. That is way too close. Okay, and we'll carry on with our oil to Louisville. We've done that one. This, go away, scumbag. That's like basically all my money from this gone. Just paying off the scumbag. Okay, so they've got a supply run for medicine. But they've got a load of things that need way more reputation than I've got. As well, but it's starting to build reputation. It's fine. Check how the train's doing as well. So let's just check. Have we got Mr. Pinkerton? No, we need to go to the bank. Right, let's go to St. Louis. And we'll go to the bank there. And pay Mr. Pinkerton. But I'm worried that I'm going to get a... Mr. Tilbert got this much because you hadn't paid. There we go. Mr. Pinkerton is paid off. Great stuff. I would like to see if the town hall has any good... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take your fur to Charleston. nothing else I can do in the meantime, but that's fine. Let's just go. Stop it! Mr. Pinkerton. Walter, I've received word that one of the oldest co-owners of your father's company is lying on his deathbed. The old man is a fierce patriot who willed all of his property to the state, but somehow Cornelius Tilbury convinced him that building the railroad under his personal guidance should grant a new age of prosperity through the US. Long story short, he managed to pluck the old man's heartstrings. With this matter in hand, a notary has been dispatched from St. Louis to amend the old man's will. If the notary is delayed from reaching the shareholder in Portland, the old man will breathe his last and the shares will be transferred to the property of the state. Cornelius will then be tied up in paperwork and bureaucracy, spending many months or perhaps even years if he still wants to get his hands on the shares. As a word of advice, Walter, do not harm the notary. If Cornelius suspects you know about his plan, he might just find another lawyer in time. Oh, okay. So what do I have to actually do there? Let's get rid of all these green ones. Find Alexander Cook in St. Louis. Well, we're at least here. Alexander. Hello, stranger. My name is Alexander Cook. I need to get to Portland within the next 30 days. Can you take me there? I'm ready to pay $5.80 for a ticket. What do you say? I need a passenger thing right now. Hurry up on board, we're leaving soon. Don't let him reach Portland. Okay, that's cool, because we're on the way to Charleston. So you're coming with us, matey. I don't mind having you along. I really hope that doesn't mean that I end up struggling to get to Charleston, though. To undo that lock, really. 1600 lock. Ouch. It's the only way I'm going to get there, isn't it? Unless I go via Richmond and Wilmington and stuff. Which is a 600 lock. I wish I knew how long that would take. How long is it going to take to get to Richmond? 10 days. Then to Wilmington. 12 days. To Charleston, however many days on top of that. Whereas if we go from Knoxville to Atlanta, I'll cancel that out. Atlanta will take me 7 days. You know what, just take the lock off. It's a really lucrative trade and it's fine. I should really be going around doing all the quests to take the locks off, but sometimes you just need to do it straight away. So let's go to Louisville. No, I'm not going to stop and speak to random strangers, just in case. In case they're bad. So, I'm just going to go... Can we get to Charleston now? No. Can we get to Atlanta? Yeah. That's a really nice payoff for doing this. I don't have time. I've lost contracts before because I've not had enough time. It's fine. Let's get back out of Atlanta and get to Charleston. We have 8 days to do it and it will take us 2. That was very, very close. No, I can't stop. Do not have time to stop. Especially because sometimes you've got to wait for the city hall to open. One day that's going to bite me in the bum. I'm actually going to get somewhere in the middle of the night with like 2 hours left. And the hall will be closed and I will be like, no! Okay, so they definitely need lots of fur. We could take cotton to Atlanta because that's kind of on the way back. Two days and I've got 6 days to do it. Cool, that's fine. Just gonna run around the place. This is nice because I get to run around the place doing all my quests. As long as I don't go to Portland, we're fine. And I never go to Portland. Keep an eye on him. Just don't let him do anything silly. No. Cotton to New York. How long have we got for that? 15 days. But that's so worth it. Okay, so once I have the cotton on board, it'll be a bit of extra weight. How long would it take me to get to New York? Usually 9 days. I don't know if the extra weight, I mean it's cotton, it shouldn't be too much extra weight. I think we can do it. See how much weight. Oh no, stop it. Get back in there. I don't know what, I love clicking on that thing. I don't know why. It's so bad, isn't it? Okay, it's going to be 1.5 tons extra. That's barely anything. We'll definitely be able to do that. But we'll do it next time because it's the end of the episode. I've decided. It's running on too long. So you get to see next time whether I get 5,000 for doing that. If I do, then it won't be too long before I can get, I think the next upgrade on the train I want is going to be that one that's like 14,000. I could wait for the 20,000 one, but I'm not really sure. And I can't remember where each one is. I know there's one in Louisville, one in Knoxville, and one I think in like Washington or something. But I'm starting to lose track on where the trains all are, so we'll have to try and remember that. But anyway, that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then I hope you come back next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.